This is Jewelry as Your Side Hustle with Sugar Gazer, and I have a special guest today. I'm so excited. I met her 3 years ago, right outside this door, and she's at the ranch today where her mother helped us purchase this ranch. She was a real estate agent, and she had come on the day that we were seeing it. And so I got to meet her then, and she was very interested in jewelry way back then. So this is like now springing forward 3 years. And we want to talk to Kate, is her name, Kate. She'll introduce herself here in a minute. And we're going to talk about her jewelry. And I just think it's wonderful that we have a young person here that is really serious about her craft and about being an entrepreneur. So we're going to learn a lot today from Kate, which I can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay, so Kate, take it on. This now your turn. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Kate Sigmund, and I am the owner of Kate's Creations. I make earrings on Facebook, and I have a little business I started, I think it was last spring, and I have had very much fun doing it. I like it because, well, it gives me something to do, and whenever you're little, it's hard to make money, so it's something that you can do to make money.
Then tell me, okay, so I'm so proud of you. I'm very proud of you. You're adorable and you're going to go very far in life. Tell us about some of the methods that you use. So are you using, I know the earrings that you're wearing right now, for example, what are they made out of? Is that resin?
Yes, resin.
You're pouring resin and coloring it with alcohol dyes?
Yes, I sometimes I use glitter and sometimes I use other things, like kind of little fake sprinkles in them to make them look cool. And I also use like the alcohol dye too.
Because it's translucent and it's like glass, right?
Mhm.
Is that one of the reasons why you like resin? It's so much fun to use resin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it is now. And I would remind you and your mother, since she's sitting right behind the camera, is that be very careful using chemicals. You know that, right? You're using all your protection, some gloves, and you've got some alcohol wipes to clean up afterwards, and then wash your hands really good after you've been using them. Okay, good. Just to put that out there, because we do want to know that she's a young girl, and I really think that the accumulation of chemicals is something that we should always be careful of, and for a young person I would really make sure they know safety is the most important. So tell us, for the first time you made a piece of jewelry, what was it? Do you remember?
I think a teardrop earring with lavender, gold, and silver glitter in it. And the first time I made it, it was last spring break whenever I didn't really have anything to do. So I decided Mom got this little kit and we started making earrings. And at first, we didn't really know how to do it. So we made the first pair, but then it was still sticky and squishy whenever it finished. So we had to research it a lot so we could finally make it right.
And what do you think the key was with that? Was it temperature, or was it the mixture wasn't right? Or what did you kind of like decide was that? Because I've had that happen to me, like for sure. I've had it like, why didn't that work? I'm very careful, but sometimes it happens.
Yeah. So we try to do the same amount of resin,
Right.
part A and part B, in the same amount. But sometimes it doesn't work because we don't mix it long enough.
Right.
Because A and B don't mix very well. So you have to mix them for like 5 minutes until it's finally ready to pour.
Yeah. And then do you have problems with bubbles? How do you get rid of your bubbles?
Well, bubbles is one of the worst problems that we have because they're always there and then we can't really sell them a lot because like there's bubbles and people don't want like holes in them.
Right.
Because so we use like a little needle to pop them.
Right.
And then like if there's bubbles, we sometimes so there's like where you put this part in, like the little hoops.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that it's secure and like it's connected.
Right.
The A and B. So sometimes there's a bubble there and it will pop. So then it gets there and there's a hole. So we have to like put more in there.
Right. Right. Fill in that hole.
Mm-hmm.
So like redo it. We're just now, have you ever tried the UV resin that you use in the sun?
I don't
Oh,
have.
okay. Well, there's a couple of little tricks about that. It's number one, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's like instantly cured. So I'll have to get you some of that. But you just have a bottle and the bottle is dark, like there's no light coming in. And I'm telling you that because one time I bought some and it was like a brown bottle that you could kind of see through, and I had it by a window and it got totally solid. So it cures by the UV. So either I take it outside on a sunny day, but they also have these little boxes that you put your manicure, you put your fingers in to cure the manicure when it's gel. It's like a gel resin, and that cures it, but it cures really fast. But the trick is you can't have anything, you can't have like where you pour the resin and then you put something on top because the sunlight wouldn't get into that area where it's on top. So you kind of have to think it through. Like, okay, if there's not going to be any light that's going to go through this thing, I'll cure it first, and then maybe I just glue that thing on. So little bits of tricks like that. But the UV resin is really fun to use because it's especially for like got a little bubble or something like that. You just need like a little tiny bit to fill in. You can just put that little tiny bot in there, take it outside, done, and then it's like done. It literally will be cured in like 5 minutes, and then it's like your bubble problem is fixed. So see, I'm so happy I can teach you something because I know that you're learning a lot. I want to see some of the pieces that you brought to show me because I also haven't, since you're doing resin, you can go ahead. I'm going to start looking. So you're doing resin. I have another friend of mine. She takes flowers and dips them into resin. Have you seen that before? And then turns them into flower earrings.
Yeah, so my grandma, I think she had been telling me whenever like the bluebonnets came out on
Right.
our property, we could pick them on our property
Right.
and then like put them in the earrings.
Right.
But then I thought that through because I don't make like the big earrings. I make like the
Right.
skinny earrings, so
Right.
it'd be hard to put it in,
Right.
or else it'd be like really big earrings and that wouldn't look good. So.
Right. And your earrings are really colorful and pretty. So show me. Okay, so this is your packaging.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these.
But this is my new one. I started with
Okay, so I just have to show everybody. So they're adorable. So she has her branding. It might be backwards on there, but it says Kate's Creations. Oh my God, I love her. Look, we've got a QR code, people. Scan that QR code. I'm gonna hold it right there. Get your phones out. And tell me about your QR code. It says, follow me on Facebook to see my creations. Oh my God. This is what 8 years old now does. 9. We are so proud of her. Okay. Look at it, adorable. Like, I'm so proud of you. Oh, and I can teach you. I'm making QR code rings. So you hold your ring out, it has your QR code, and then people can scan it right off their phone. I just made it for a friend and she just got them. I think she's in New Jersey, but I could show you how to do that because it's just nothing. It's like nothing. Okay, so these are really adorable. Oh, I'm so proud. And these are Christmas light bulbs, like light bulb, right? Light bulb kind of earrings. And those are really cute. What do you think has been the hardest part about learning to make jewelry? Like, what is number one? Your packaging is adorable. Did you
Thank
make
you.
these yourself?
Well, the
Something.
earrings.
No, the packaging. Like you came up with that yourself?
So Mama, she helps me with a lot of that stuff because I'm not totally into that, and like I
But you're
can't do it all
learning.
by myself.
Yes, you're learning. That's all.
So it's hard, but I try to tell her like the design I like on there, and
Oh, that's so cute. Like seriously, y'all.
and then Mom bought like these little boxes, like your for school.
Uh-huh.
For where you put your pencils in,
Yep.
but instead, if like they don't sell, like the Valentine's ones don't sell or the Christmas ones don't sell, we'll separate them and put them in different boxes. So when it comes back to time,
Oh, you have it all
to that time,
organized.
then we have it all organized.
That's right.
Instead of
That's-
like putting it down.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's not as much work.
okay, so this is our cute little jack-o'-lanterns. And I love it that you've used some actually you put a little bit of green. It looks like a little bit on the top thing there. That's even really cute. These are adorable. So tell me about your pricing and who is your customer?
Well, I don't remember who my first customer was because that was like a long time ago. But I think I started giving them to like my friends so they could like show people them and stuff, and then they could wear them.
Like, isn't that smart? So you automatically knew to create a demand because if people are wearing them, other people will see them and then they'll want more and then you can sell more. So are you selling these mostly to your teachers and to your fellow students?
No, not
Oh.
just those people. I do it to like a lot of people, like mom's friends and stuff like that.
And tell me about your pricing. So are they all one price or do you have different
Uh,
pricings for all different kinds?
Prices because like there's small ones like these little bunnies,
Mhm.
and then there's these big light bulbs that I have.
Yeah, so these are the little bunnies are 11. They're really
So I
very cute. And then the bigger bunnies are 14. So you're doing it mostly, you're pricing it kind of by size. The size is depending on your thing. But your work is really beautiful. You've done a really good job. And now do you have any other problems that are like kind of like the tricky parts that you find about making jewelry? Because it's easy to make jewelry, the harder part is selling it. Do you find that to be kind of true? Not really hard, but like you can make more. You could just keep making and making and making, but you got to sell them, right?
Yeah.
This is the tricky part.
So now that baseball and softball are coming up, I had a bunch of people last year and this year tell me that I should do like a bunch of Houston Astros earrings or other kinds. But so I think we're gonna get more molds because we don't have that many molds that are like baseballs or softballs. But we had to get the perfect color, and it took a long time to get the perfect color for the softball.
Now, another thing that you could even expand on this because you can put paper, so you could print out paper or cut paper, or I actually print out on clear transparency paper. Clear is like clear film, and you can run it through the printer, and then you can put any kind of an image that you want on that, and then cut it out and put it into your. See, your head just exploded, didn't it? Because you could like take a picture of that blue bonnet and now you print it out on that paper, either regular paper works or clear paper, and then it looks like there's actually a blue bonnet in there without there actually, and then you can keep doing it over and over and over without I don't know if I have any of this in there, but here's another thing. So this is clear resin, and I just any kind of a circle or anything like that doesn't have a hole in it. So these aren't jump rings, right? So they're complete circles, so the resin can't flow out. And what you do is you put the circle on a piece of tape. The tape holds the circle down. Then you can fill it in with resin, and then you just put in, these are like stones, but you could put anything in the resin that way. I could blow your mind. Come spend 30 minutes with me in my studio and I'll really teach you some tricks. But I think that your selection of glitters are perfect. So do you have a lot of glitter now?
Yes, I have a lot. I started with little things, kind of like boxes, but they're really small rectangles, and they only had a little bit of glitter in them. So we started to get different types of glitter. We got bigger glitter that we mixed in with the resin, and then we got like the sprinkles and the like.
Oh, those are so cute.
These ones?
Are these candy ones?
No.
They're not.
Clay.
Oh, okay.
Clay.
But sprinkles work too, like
Yeah.
candy sprinkles. Those are so cute, but I love hearts.
We do sprinkles. We do things that look like sprinkles. I think that makes sense. I
Let's
thought they
see.
were cute. Yeah, see, like
Yeah.
there's some sprinkles.
Yeah,
in
so
there.
they're not really sprinkles. Those are actually like, so where do you buy your sprinkles and things?
I think mom buys them online. She uses money though, because sometimes we so Easter we had to buy new earring molds, but then we couldn't find the regular earring molds, so we had to use like my money because she usually buys them because I let her work for free.
And maybe she gets to wear jewelry for free.
It's to keep with things.
Polymer clay.
Yeah, polymer clay. Oh, little sprinkles. Yeah. Yeah, but so they're not real, but you can use real ones. And then they're fun to eat too. You can even use like I made jewelry one time using the Lucky Charms, but it was all, they had like the green marshmallows. It was all green marshmallows for St. Patrick's Day. And then I got to eat the rest of them that I didn't have. That's why not, right? Don't tell your mother that, but you're not going to eat polymer clay ones. So, okay. So, and what is, oh, I love these 4th of July kites. Those are really good. The blue and you do a really good job. And all of your findings look really nice, and your packaging is beautiful, and your prices are really good. You have a hard time deciding if it's going to be gold or silver?
Well, we had to just buy like new rosemary gold because it matched better because we have like a rosemary gold color, and so it wouldn't look good if you like put silver or gold with it. So we had to get rosemary gold jump hoops and things so we can put them together.
So now
they
you
look
have the
good.
3 colors. You have the rose gold, silver, or regular
gold.
gold. So people can order them from you
Mhm.
in the different color creations that they want, maybe to match an outfit.
Yeah, but like on Facebook, I have a little page, and I have earrings, but since they're like earrings and they're kind of just put glitter in it and go, I can have more than one person want them, so I would make new ones. But then whenever it came to Halloween, I had those pumpkins, and I had a bunch of different kinds of pumpkins, like the ones with the alcohol and glitter and different types of glitter. And so I had to put numbers on them, and it went up to like 15 or 20. And people started asking me, is this how much they are? And I was like, no, because I have a bunch of these pumpkins. And if you want a certain pumpkin, you can say you want that one, so I don't get it mixed up with the other pumpkins.
Right, right. Now, how do you get inspired? Isn't she adorable? 100% adorable. 100%, 110% adorable. Yeah. So how do you find molds that you like that you go, oh yeah, that's perfect for 4th of July. And these hoops are really great too. And the trick is not overfilling, right? The molds. What else have you learned that's a good trick to teach people?
Yeah, if I do like a lot of mold, I do a lot of resin in the mold, then they start to like stick together. And so we
Yes.
have to like cut them with
Yes.
tweezers so they
Yes.
are like together.
Right.
Because they always have like extra parts on them.
Right. Yeah. Now, do you buy 2 molds so that you make 2 earrings at the same time
No, there's actually molds
that have like
that
double?
have double. Yeah.
They're ready for you.
And then in these earrings that have like the hoops with the middle,
Uh-huh.
these ones came in like a bigger one. So there was like 2 or 3 pairs on them. But no,
Oh.
these there was also like different shapes on there, like
Uh-huh.
small ones.
Aw, you are so
And
good. I'm
I
so proud.
think
And your paper is actually kind of got a rainbow paper on your Kate's Creations. Is that your idea too? Because it looks really nice.
the rainbow. So
It just makes it stand out. Looks makes it pop more than just white, right?
and brown.
And it also, yeah, and it also just kind of it gives a little bit of like the whole thing looks better because of that rainbow on there, don't you think?
Mhm.
Yeah, because it kind of blends. It's not too bright of a color.
Yeah.
So have all of your friends bought earrings from you now? Pretty much.
Well, they don't. I started giving them for like free because they're friends,
Right.
and then they started mistreating them not
Oh.
properly, so they were losing them and throwing them in the trash because they can't find them. So I decided that I'm not going to give them anymore for free. They're going to have to start paying.
Because that's a really big thing to learn, that realize if people don't pay for them, then they don't appreciate them as much. But if they pay something for them, then they appreciate them, and but accidents do happen, but they should have said, hey, I lost an earring, can you make another one? And then that would have been the right thing to do instead of
just throwing them away like it's not a
Oh.
big deal.
Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That is, people just don't understand, do they? Like all the effort, and you're very talented, obviously, in all of this. What's the next thing you want to learn how to make? So you're good at earrings.
So I want to make like necklaces with the resin.
Oh, right.
And like coasters, because mom got the
Oh,
coasters,
right.
but I haven't
Yeah.
like started doing that yet.
Huh. So Yeah, because I saw some coasters recently. I was in a store and I'm like, look how cute those are. Like they're
Yeah.
really cute. Like,
Walmart, I see like wherever the hair stuff is and the body carries, I see like little boxes that are made from resin and glitter.
right. Now you're seeing it everywhere when you realize how much resin there is in the world. It is an amazing little product that we can like use. See right behind us, see these big things right here? That's just resin and it's in cake molds, silicone cake molds.
Cake molds.
Yeah, sure. Anything is, that can be a mold, right? Yeah, so I do use a lot of resin in a lot of things because I love using resin. I used it probably yesterday. And it's a quick thing. So I definitely I want to circle back and I want to show you some about the UV resin. Is there anything else you want to tell us about your business? Number one, I'm really impressed by you. You're a beautiful young woman and your work is impeccable and you've done a really great job. And I'm just so proud of you. And so what's next on the horizon? We're gonna do some necklaces. Necklaces are next. Okay.
But like for the prices, I I don't just take cash, I also take Venmo on it.
Okay.
In the store.
Oh, you're selling them in a store now?
Well, not a store, but I started selling them at Busted Oaks, and there was this little girl there, and she was looking at them. Her mom was going to buy her some, but she wouldn't because they weren't clip-ons. But I want people to know that they're clip-ons. I just don't know what to do because some people want clip-ons and some people don't, so it's hard.
She has the.
So we did earrings without the hoops in them yet, so, because we were showing them. Because if they want it so, we just leave them for later. And if they wanted clip-ons, we could put them on. But then they were wondering about that because they like you don't just do earrings without the hoops or
Right,
things.
right.
Yeah.
Right, the hooks or the jump rings, the hooks of the jump rings, right? Oh my gosh. You do the
But
clip-ons.
she's done where she's gone to like Busted Oaks, they had a craft show. So she had a booth at a craft show. And then now she has her collection at a hair salon here in town.
I'm so proud of you. You're my competition. Now I have to kill you. No, I'm kidding.
So I saw them also at the hair place, Ashton's hair place, and Ashton Salon Sapphire, and I sold them for like $1 more there because she's letting me do it there, so I can't
Right,
just like not give her anything
Right.
whenever they sell.
right.
So every pair that sells, she'll get like $1 or $2 off.
Okay, and then maybe she'll get a free pair of earrings too.
And
Yeah.
she donated some to Busted Oaks
Oh.
before night
Oh, that's great.
because they have a good turnout there.
Yeah, and donations are good too to give, right? Because then people see your jewelry that might not have other seen it somewhere else. And I do a lot of donations too. Well, I would love to see your glitter collection because it must be really big. I have a big one too. I can't help it. I love glitter. And you notice even my paintings all have glitter in them. Did you see all that? I use lots of glitter. It's the thing. Although some countries are stopping to make glitter. Did you know that? Because it ends up in the ocean. So I'm really careful when I use glitter, like outside when I'm painting, to really make sure it doesn't land on the ground, or we like vacuum the ground up so that it doesn't end up in the lake. So glitter is. I can tell you, I once had a 5-pound bag of glitter, and now I only have like a teaspoon left. I've used it. It was just like my favorite glitter. Can you imagine going through a 5-pound bag of glitter? Now it's taken me years. But what I do is even if I'm not putting glitter in something, I'll put a tiny bit of glitter in there just so it breaks up all the bubbles when you're stirring it. I kind of think it helps break up the bubbles just to give it a little something. But that's so.
Yeah.
Do you put your glitter in before?
So I have different types of glitter, so it depends on what type I use. Because
Right.
some of it I stir in with the resin and then pour it. Some of it I put in the molds. I started kind of weird because I started rubbing it against the molds, but then it started staying there instead of coming off. So I haven't done that anymore because then there'd be stray colors in there that weren't supposed to be in there.
Right. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and really wash those molds really well so you
Yeah.
keep them and
But it's
maintain them.
really hard.
Yeah. it is. Now, the next thing I gotta teach you, another thing is how to make a mold. It's gonna blow your mind. Oh, I know.
You already did.
Oh, I did. Did I show you how to make a mold with the silicone mold? Oh, well, we're gonna learn something. Anyway, I have think this has been like the most educational 30 minutes that I've had with a beautiful young woman who is seriously gonna go far in this world. And I'm so happy. Can you have any last words to tell your customers that they can find you on Facebook, which is Kate's Creations, and that's Kate with a Kate, Kate with a K, and Creations with a C, correct? Just like the spelling is. I'll just hold it up there. It's backwards. Kate's Creations. They can find you on Facebook, and they can see all of your and you're in right now. Your products are. You live in Lexington, Texas, or Ledbetter, Texas. So you're in Central Texas, and I'll help you get to her if you want to find her. And but she's on Facebook. So Kate's Creations on Facebook, and it's been adorable to have you today. And I can't wait to see what we'll have to do this like every year. You'll have to come back and we'll have to have a little time, and then we'll keep seeing how you're coming because I think it's beautiful. You've done a great job and you're very well spoken. So this is Jewelry as Your Side Hustle with Sugar Gay Isber, and this has been Kate talking about Kate's Creations. Thanks again, and y'all have a great day. Look forward to hearing from you again.